Hi guys, Apostle Karen Proctor here with another segment of Ask the Apostle. We're here to answer the question for today sent in by one of our viewers. And the question is, first you start out by saying, "Good afternoon, Apostle Proctor. Hope that you're well. Please help me with the following questions if you know of this. Thanks in advance. What is the name of the chief angel of God who carries every face of God and distributes that face? He walked with Joshua. It transformed you into a different face of God." Well, let me start out by saying thank you for sending in your question. No question is too big, neither too small to answer. I will do my best to answer this question for you to the best of my ability. As always, I feel that there are other people out there just like you who is seeking the answer to this same question. Well, first, I want to start off by saying, to my knowledge, there is no chief angel of God who carries every face of God and distributes that face as you stated. However, I do believe that you are referring to Joshua chapter 5, verse 13 through 15. Let me read this for you. It says, "Now when Joshua was near Jericho, he looked up and saw a man standing in front of him with a drawn sword in his hand. Joshua went up to him and asked, 'Are you here for us, or are you for our enemies?' 'Neither,' he replied, 'but as commander of the Lord's army, I have now come.' Then Joshua fell face down to the ground in reverence and asked him, 'What message does the Lord have for his servant?' The commander of the Lord's army replied, 'Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy.' And Joshua did so." So I believe what you are implying about the angel of God that have every face of God, that distributes every face, as you stated. And what else did you say? Transform you into a different face of God. Now, I don't think that there's no angel that has every face of God and transform people into that face. But I really, truly believe that you're talking about the commander of the Lord's army. Well, that's another story to see why this angel, this commander of the Lord's army, came to Joshua to know what he was doing at that time. That's another story. But just to answer your question about the angel that have every face of God and distributes that face and change you into that face, that person that you are talking about, as I stated, I believe, is the commander of the Lord's army. So I hope that clears it up for you. And the commander of the Lord's army is, on the other hand, a ministering spirit that came to minister on that scene, the commander of the Lord's army. And some people go on to believe that it could have been a manifestation of the pre-incarnate Christ who reveals God. And the pre-incarnate Christ who reveals God is also known as Christophany. And then there are others that believe that it was the manifestation of God in the Old Testament in the form of a human being. So that's the theophany. So again, that's my take on it. I believe that, not I believe, well, let me say it like this. I don't want to confuse you. I believe you're referring to the commander of the Lord's army in Joshua chapter 5. If you are not on board with this answer, feel free to write into me again and we can dig a little bit deeper. But I most believe you're referring to the commanders of the Lord army. So go ahead and study that when you have time, and I believe that God will give you the revelation. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification button. That way, when new content is uploaded every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will get the alert. I'm going to ask you to also like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to Ask the Apostle. Until the next episode, bye for now. God bless you.